Hey, Darren Spain here with another day of Fortadpays strategy and review for 2016 with Darren Spain with me. And today I'm going to show you something really cool. I mean, you're going to love this. If you stayed with me this long through my paying ads and now in Fort Ad Pays, you're gonna understand that we're going through a transition a little bit because we're still learning a little bit about these rev shares. But today I'm going to show you something, and the upcoming days I'm going to show you a strategy where you're going to be able to make $100 a day without a doubt. Okay, $100 a day without a doubt in a very short time. I'm going to be showing you how to do that in the next couple of days, and we're going to be using that money to fund Fort Ad Pays every single day. So we're going to be putting in $100 a day. That's going to get us to where we want to be as far as taking money out and putting it in our bank or doing whatever we want to do with it. The other strategy is to take some of that money and to buy paid advertising and send them through a funnel system, that which we're going to show you how to do in the upcoming videos. Send them through a funnel system with paid advertising. Now you got fresh eyeballs on your system, and we're going to show you how to turn those people into paid customers, members, part of your list, whatever you want. But they're going to be making money for you. Okay, but first we got to get you to make that $100 a day in a very short time. So we're going to show you how to do that in some of the upcoming videos. But the thing that I want to show you today is really interesting. Okay, I'm going to show you the calculator, and we're going to go through some calculations on how this thing can work for us in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Okay, so we're going to do that, but first let me go right over here to let's go to the computer, and let's go over to Fortadpays, and just to show you what's going on here, and then tell you what I'm going to be doing with this account. In tomorrow, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing some things with the account. But let's look at what we have here. Okay, we started this on the 30th. Well, let's look at when we started. We started this thing on the 30th of December. Okay, and today is January 6th. So about 7 days we've been in the program. Now, like I said, everybody makes money with these revenue sharing programs. Everybody makes money. It's just a matter of how much money you put in. You make more money when you put more money in, and you make more money when you use the profits that you get to reinvest or to repurchase shares. Don't take any money out. Repurchase shares until you get to the point where you have, X amount of dollars that you're looking for on a daily basis. We're going to show you how to do that, okay? So what we have here, as I said, everybody makes money. I've already made $17. I started this thing with $140. Okay, I bought 140 shares. I already made $17 in 6 7 days. Not a lot of money, but everybody makes money, and I only reinvest. So every time I have a dollar, $2 or $3, I repurchase shares. So right now I have 157 shares. So I bought 17 shares, 17 more shares. And I'm just going to continue buying, but I'm gonna fund this account tomorrow. I'm gonna put some more money in it tomorrow. Just waiting for some money to get available in my Pays account. I'm going to fund it with some more money, but the strategy is not really with this particular company, Fortadpays. The strategy is going to be a little bit later with Fortadpays, but we're going to show you how to get $100 a day with another rev sharing program, and then we're going to use that $100 a day to fund this rev sharing program and any other rev sharing program that we want to get involved in. It's the rev sharing business. That's what it's all about. Everybody makes money. It's the quickest way to get to six figures in any other business. MLM, network marketing, CPA marketing, whatever, affiliate marketing. It doesn't matter. This is the quickest way to start earning money. Like I said, everybody earns money. I'm going to show you how to do it in a very short amount of time. But that's what we have here. Of course, I got my little frog in my throat, but we'll keep on going. Okay, so that's that. What I want to show you, though, this is going to be good stuff. I want you to take notes or take a real good look at this calculator. As a matter of fact, if you want the calculator, message me on Facebook. get in touch with me and I'll send it over to you, and you can play around with it just like I'm going to play around with it right now. So I'm going to drag it over. Okay, so we have the calculator here, and before we even get involved in this calculator, I want to read this disclaimer here. It says results are not typical. Okay, the earnings and income. This is an earnings and income disclaimer. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples that are made in this presentation are only estimates of what we think you could earn. Okay, there is no assurance that your earnings will match the figures that we present here today. Okay, this is a Fortad's pay calculator, but it's unofficial. Fortadpays has nothing to do with this. They don't warrant it. They don't, they don't endorse it at all. Okay, as a matter of fact, I put this calculator together. I did all the calculations, and they're pretty close. We're using, just to get into it, we're using certain numbers here. 2% as the daily percentage. Fortadpays says that they do anywhere between 2% and 5%. I'm going with 2% on a daily percentage. Okay, as far as what the interest is on your earnings. Okay, and or on your ad packs. And we're going to use the sponsors. If you're going to sponsor anybody, well, let's take that down to 0 first. If you don't sponsor anybody, okay? But we're going to teach you how to sponsor people. So if you hang with this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to sponsor people in this program. And also, this is from the other, I told you about the other rev sharing program. We're going to be taking $100 in, okay, and putting it into this program, okay? And we're going to start that, in this particular example, it starts after 30 days, okay? So we're going to be in that other rev sharing program for 30 days before we kick this in, okay? But you might as well go ahead and get this now, and sign up for it and get it and have it in place so you're ready to go once you start making that $100 a day. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're going to start. Let's say we put $100 into this program, okay? Initially, $100 out of our pocket. All right, and in 30 days, we're coming from our other RevShare program where I'm going to show you how to get $100 a day, and we're going to start putting $100 a day in there, okay? So this $100 starts 30 days later, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, now there's also another warning here. There's a limit of 200,000 active packs that Fortadpays will pay on. Okay, you can only have 200,000 active ad packs that they're going to pay on. Okay, so if you have more than that, that doesn't count. Okay, it only goes up to 200,000. All right, so here's the example here. All right, so we're down here. Day one, we have $100 in. Let's show you the math first. Okay, day one, we have $100 in there. 2% of that $100 is $2. Right? In your daily cash, you're going to have $1, and in your daily repurchase, you're going to have $1 because it's split 50-50. If you remember how we put this together in earlier videos, okay? So, but you're going to use both of these, okay? So the total, you're going to use both of these to buy more ad packs. So you have $2 there. You're able to buy 2 ad packs. So the next day, you have 102 ad packs in there. Okay, you're going to do that on the next day. You're gonna have 2% of that is $2.04, 102 and 102. You're going to use both of that because we're reinvesting everything. Remember? Okay, so you're going to reinvest both of that, and you have 104 ad packs on the next day, on the third day. So we're going to continue reinvesting everything until we get to day 30, and just take a look at what happens when we get to day 30. Using this scenario, not a lot happens, right? We have 277 ad packs. If we just keep investing, we have 270 ad packs. We have 290 in our cash, and daily repurchase, we have 290. Okay, so that's $5.80. Nothing to cry, go home and tell mom about, but you're making money. Okay, you only put $100 in there. Okay, really, you've already almost got your $100 back. Okay, this is what you have gotten back in the profits from the company so far. Okay, so you almost got your money back at $95. Okay, we go up to 60 days. Okay, you got 4,000 ad packs. Oh, let me show you. I forgot to do this. Remember, at 100, at 30 days, we start investing $100 from our other program. Okay, so the 30th day, our program is starting to kick it up a little bit. Okay, so we're buying 277 ad packs on the, I'm sorry, we're buying $4 in 4 ad packs from this, plus the 100 ad packs. So 104 ad packs is what we're adding to this number here. So we have 277 ad packs. Now it starts to grow a little bit faster. Every day we're putting $100 in here from Fortadpays. Okay, every day plus our daily revenue. All right, so we're doing that for 30 days, and we come up to here, 60 days later. Now, only 2 months in this company, only 2 months in this company, 60 days, and you're at a daily cash that you can actually pull out of this company forever at this point if you wanted to do that, of $43.83. How much is that a year? I have it over here. $43.83 is $15,000, $16,000 a year. In 2 months, you just gave yourself a residual income of $16,000. Okay, just 2 months. And how much money did you use? $100. All you used was $100. Okay, of your own money. You've been reinvesting money from the program, and you've been putting money, the $100 that you were making from the other company, which we show you how to do in about 30 days. You're going to be making that $100. We show you how to do that. You're now at 15,000. So let's take it over to 90 days, and that's where I like to stop at, 90 days, and see what happens there. At 90 days, you're going to have 12,000 ad packs. Okay, you're going to be at $123 that you can take out of the company, $123 a day. You're already at $45,000 a year in 3 months. What other company do you know you can do that with? You can't do it with most MLMs or network marketing unless you're a guru and have a big list. Okay, we're talking about doing this without sponsoring anybody. And we're going to show you how to sponsor people, a very simple way to do that. Okay? So you're making $123 in 90 days. You got to be excited at this point, right? I know you have to be excited. So so anyway, now we're going to go to let's look at this example here. Okay, let's look at sponsoring. If you learn how to sponsor, we teach you how to sponsor. You probably can sponsor probably 2 people a day. You know, in that first 30 days of this business, 2 people a day. You're getting yourself up to 2 people a day, and you remember, every time they purchase ad packs, you get a commission. Okay, and they have to repurchase ad packs. This repurchase amount here, that's a forced purchase, and every time they purchase, you get a commission from that. So you're getting a commission. You're sponsoring 2 people a day. Okay, 30 days. You're probably going to have, after 30 days, you might have 60 people in there. 40 to 60 people if you do it correctly. Okay, if you have 40 to 60 people, you're probably going to make somewhere around, $300 or $400 a day just from sponsoring, because those people are buying ad packs, buying ad shares. Some of them are coming in at $100. Some of them are coming in at $500. Some of them may be coming in at $2,000 to start. Okay, and you make a commission on every time they do that. And if they're buying ad packs at those levels, they may be buying 100. They may be at the $100 a day level, where they're buying $100 worth of ad packs a day. You're making $10 from those people. If you got 30 or 40 of those people doing that, you're making $300 or $400 a day just from the people that you sponsor. Okay, but let's be conservative. Let's say you get, you're making $200 a day from the people that you sponsor. I'll put that in there. Okay, now this takes on another, a different look, because what happens here, if I can get up to the top, the same thing happens in the beginning. Okay, nothing kicks in until the 30th day. The 30th day, I'm showing an example in this example that you have enough people in there that are paying you $200 in commissions on a daily basis. Okay, now they would have been paying, they would be coming in, right from day 2, 3, or 4 when you start actually putting your sponsoring uh, game plan into action. People will start coming in, you'll start getting commissions. But let's say by day 30, you're making $200 a day in commissions. Okay, so now you're, instead of putting in $100 from your other rev share program, you're putting in $300, 200 from your commissions, 100 from your rev share program that's paying you $100 a day. Okay, so now you see what happens here is that it starts growing very fast. In your 60th in your 60th day, you're already at $130. Okay, $130. You're already at $47,000. Okay, a year. Okay, and then when we get to the 90th day, and that's all we're going to go to is the 90th day, you're at $357,000, $357 a day. You're making $130,000 a year with the program that you started with $100. Okay, that's how simple this can be. Now, again, results are not typical, and of course, Fortadpays doesn't endorse this, and we don't know what the numbers are because of how the whole thing works. But on average, it's been 2%, at least 2%. So that's what we're basing these numbers on. So they may not be that far off. Okay, they're going to be somewhere around what we're talking about, and people are making this kind of money with these programs every single day. Okay, 130, a six-figure income, starting out with $100 in this particular program, and starting out with a little bit of money in the other program, getting it started so that you can get to the point in a few weeks to making $100 a day, placing it in this program, doing a little bit of sponsoring, and this is where you get to. Now, if you start out with this program doing the exact same thing and you put $250 in to start, okay, let's look at what happens here. We come back down. You're making money a little bit faster. We get to the 30th day and you're at $7, $7. But we get to the 60th day, you're at $135. And then we get to the 90th day and you're at $366,000. Now, let's make sure we put that in. Yep. You're at $366,000. Okay, let's go back to another example where we're going to, look at it at a reasonable example of 250. Okay, we're going to still say that you're sponsoring. Okay, and we're also going to say that obviously you're bringing in $100 from your $100 a day program. We're going to be showing you how to do. Okay, so we're here and we're doing the same thing, but we're going to take it out a little bit further. Let's say you have some time and you want to take it out as far as you can go. You really want to max this thing out. So what you can do is you're going to come down here to the 30 days. We already saw that. The 60 days. The 60 days here, we already saw that. At the 2-month level, you're at $50,000. Okay, you're making $50,000 a year. But you say, I want to keep the money in there. I want to keep buying rev shares with my profits and keep buying rev shares with my $100 a day that I'm putting in here and all of my sponsored commissions. I want to keep doing that. So we go to 90 days. At 90 days, you're going to have $366 a day that you're going to have in there. Remember that? You're at $133,000 after 90 days, after 3 months. Okay? And you say, okay, that's fine. I'm doing okay. Maybe you're taking a little bit of money out and you're not, maybe you're taking 366 for 1 day or 2 days, but you're trying to keep this thing going. So let's say that you do keep it going. You don't take any money out of here. And you go to the 120th day. Okay, 4 months. Right now you're at $786 a day. You're making almost $300,000 if you leave it in there for 4 months, 120 days, and keep repurchasing. You're at $786 a month. I mean a day. There's a lot of people that are doing this. It's not typical, but there's a lot of people that are doing this, that are taking $750 out of one program, taking $1,000 out of this program. These are all rev share programs. They've been around for a long time. You probably just didn't know about them. I know I didn't know about them, and you see how easy it is to get involved, and also how easy it is to make money. Like I said, everybody makes money. You just got to keep doing this type of thing. Let's say we go all the way to 100, and well, with this program you can go up to 200,000 ad packs. Remember, the most you can go. So let's go up to 180 days, 6 months. Well, we can't go to 6 months. The most we can go to is 163 days. Okay, that's only 20 days into, what is it, 120, 120, 140, 160. You're like in your fifth month. Okay, your fifth month. If you just continue to do this, you will max out this program with over 200,000 shares. You'll max out the program. You'll be at $2,000 a day that you'll be able to spend. You'll be repurchasing with $2,000 a day to keep it at this level. Keep it at that $204,000 ad packs level. Some will be dropping off, so you got to keep purchasing. That's why you have this daily repurchase. You got to keep repurchasing ad packs as they drop off, or as they mature. Okay, but look at what you're doing here. You're at $745,000 a year. What did we start out with? $250. We started out with another ad pack that was giving us $100 a day. We kept funding this account with the $100. We kept repurchasing with our shares from that from the revenue sharing profits. We kept purchasing from the people that we sponsored, the commissions that we got, and we did that for less than 6 months, little over 5 months, and we're at almost $800 to $750,000 a day, a year. That's how these things work. Listen, if you have any questions about this, you want to know more about it, hit me up on Facebook. My Facebook link is in the description here. Message me, ask me some questions. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you what I know. And that's one thing that's good with working with me, because I'm learning this stuff. I'm willing to do what I have to do to make it work. I know that my sponsor makes it work, and he does about $14,000 a week doing this exact same stuff with RevShare and teaching people how to sponsor. So I know what he does, and I know what he's able to do, and I believe I can do the same thing. And any knowledge that I get, I'm going to pass it on to you. Okay, that's what these videos are all about. Anytime I learn something, I'm going to show you. So if you have any questions, hit me up on Facebook. Tomorrow or the next day, we're going to get into what the other RevShare program is, how to get involved in that, how to get started making $100 a day in a very short time, less than a month, maybe a month. Maybe it'll take you 2 months to get to that level. It doesn't matter, because once you get to that level, you're going to start working on this type of stuff. Okay, and when you're working on this type of stuff, you see what the numbers can be in less than half a year. Okay, it can be phenomenal. All right, so I'm Darren Spain. I'm going to cut the video short here. Again, get in touch with me on Facebook. Message me. Let me know what you think. Ask me some questions, and I'll point you in the right direction. Okay, I'm Darren Spain. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.